I think, just from personal experience, and maybe you guys can attest, when you're really working on creating a lot of content fast, and you have different platforms and you're on a schedule, and then you may be working with or partnering with a brand, you have so much content, it's almost no time, unless you have a full team, to do all this, to take the photos, get you the outfit, get you ready, plan it out, edit it, all that stuff. Like, it's almost not enough time in the day. So if you really want to have a lot of content, I personally have not gotten to the point where I have a full staff doing it for me. But I think in the beginning stages, like, don't put so much pressure on getting these professional photos. Learn how to do it yourself and use the resources that you have. I went from just having my phone to having a Nikon to getting a better Nikon, then learning lenses, getting a better lens, then getting some lights, and then learning Photoshop. So I think it's like levels to it, and you get there, and obviously we all want to have a whole team that's taking our photos as we're walking down the street and edit it for us, but you might not be there for a while. So I wouldn't put so much pressure on that. I think a mix of both is fine. Already, I think a lot of people think that, a lot of people that I work with clients, like, they think that people have a whole team. Like, they don't understand the DIY culture. Like, some of the biggest fashion bloggers, like, is it Song of Style?
Or they have photographer boyfriends.
Yeah. And some people do have that, but like, a lot of people are like just walking down Melrose taking photos, and it's just their friend, or they're getting, like you said, you take pictures with your friends. I do that too. My friend from college, we literally meet up and pack a suitcase full of clothes, and we shoot all day, and then we use those. Like, but people think that I have a photographer. No, I have my friend, and I'm just getting it done. So I think that's something, like, when brand building, you have to get it done. It's not so glamorous. A lot of people are waiting for something that's not going to happen. They're waiting for this full team to happen, thinking that that's what's behind a lot of these influencers, and that's not really the truth. I would say the engagement pods. Does everybody know what engagement pods are?
Fill us in, please.
I guess the best way to describe it is like a group of people. Typically, they want to be, well, from my experience, some people won't let you in if you're not have the same value. So let's say if you're in the 10,000 to 15,000 followers range, everybody would be in that same range, only because everybody wants to feel like this is fair kind of thing. But long story short, you're in this DM group, and you're in a private group, and when someone posts a new post, they'll announce it in the group, and everyone will go and engage on that platform or on that post. So they'll like it, they'll comment, and that gives you that engagement, and they'll do it like immediately, which is great for timing. And you just support each other, and then you do foster relationships, and then it's not so forced, because you're like, hey girl, I know you now, and you're actually like genuinely posting. But it's a great idea. And I'm in one, but a lot of people are in a lot. So that means you're posting, so your followers are seeing it, but now you go to all these different engagement pods, and all of them are going to your post, and they're definitely going to comment. So I think that's a great idea. Along with all the other things that the ladies have said. But one thing that's worked for me, I have different types of brands that I work with, and they all require different types of social media platforms and different types of engagement. But one that's worked for me is email marketing. I think a lot of people sleep on it. When you have a website, you have to drive traffic to your website, whether that's from your social media platforms or from email marketing or whatever. The point is to get to your content. So email marketing, it's a doozy, but it really could take you to another level in regards to bringing people to your site. You can schedule it, time it, you could do it to certain demographics, you could do it to the best time, like posting time, and look at open rates and stuff. And I think the last thing is being a data-driven person. Knowing analytics. Like, you can't want to build or grow an audience and not try to learn or be knowledgeable of analytics. There's Instagram analytics, looking at your engagement, best time of day to post. I mean, you don't have to abide by these all the time, but knowing your information and knowing your data is important. Like she mentioned, just the fact that she goes back to see what posts don't do well. That's data, that's knowledge, that's information that she can now use to make better decisions. So, data.